introduce an amazing travel partner, Miss Tracy. She's been in the business since 2016. She is the travel diva, okay? So when you think of her, think of travel diva, okay? She's always on the go. She is ITAN card holder, which means she has earned it. It was not given. Miss Tracy, are you available?
I am. Thank you, Taina. I appreciate the introduction.
You are so welcome. I'm going to turn over the screen to you now.
Okay. As Taina already mentioned, my name is Tracy Parker. I am out of Detroit, Michigan. I have been with Evolution since April 2016, and I love being a travel agent. I love helping my team. I'm just a regular person that enjoys travel and team building and team training. So I have a good training for you guys. And my training today is on how to get upfront travel commission. So I'm going to share my screen and turn off my camera so that you guys can get this information. And when I'm finished, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put it in the chat box and ask me some questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll definitely get back to you, but I should know pretty much most of the questions for this training. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen okay? Okay, so how to receive upfront commissions. It's like 14 steps. And we're going to go ahead and get started. The first step is you want to choose a vacation destination to market your travel. So I chose Dubai for this training. I have a lot of people interested in Dubai, and I'm also interested, and I'm definitely going to go with my group. So I chose Dubai for this training. And the second step you want to do is pick a supplier to research the information for your vacation. So with the Dubai vacation, I chose to use Cultural Holiday, which is they book regular and with travel agents. So I have the website listed here where you can copy that website down, and you can also register as a travel agent to get some amazing deals with Cultural Holiday. They specialize in international travel. So if you ever thinking about getting upfront commissions for a vendor that has great rates, you want to try Cultural Holiday. So for the training, this is who I chose to use. And then the step 3 would be gather the information for you can put on your flyers. The key information that you want to get off the vendors would be the dates that you want to travel, the pricing, the location, and how much you want to get for upfront commissions to charge each person. So you'll add that amount that you want to receive from each person to your total that you get from the Cultural Holiday or whatever vendor you choose. So we are going to be looking to receive $200 upfront commission from each client for the sake of this training. So the price that I received from Cultural Holiday was $600 for the vacation package that I put together. So I'm going to charge them $800 for the trip. So I'm going to be expecting to receive $200 of commissions for each person towards the end of this presentation. So the step 4 you want to do is create the flyer. And I chose Poster My Wall to create my flyers. And the website is listed below. On your flyers, you want to kind of always add non-refundable deposits. You want to make sure you put that on there, because a lot of time people pay the deposits but won't pay the remaining balance. And the vendors that I use, they don't give money back. So they'll hold your money and let you rebook another vacation at a later date, but they're not giving you any money back. And you want to make sure once you collect money from your people that you don't have to refund any money. And if you don't have a non-refundable clause on your flyers or on your quotes, when you send it out to them, they're going to be expecting money if they decide to change their mind. So this is something that I put on everything that I do, non-refundable. Step 5, what you want to do next after you create your flyer is you want to post to social media and send out email blasts. I use Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and email. So you guys may have other social media platforms that you want to use, but these are my go-to when I'm sending out posts and flyers and information like that. Step 6, you want to, let me go back. Sorry about that, y'all. Go back, moving too quick. Let me go back here a little bit. So the next thing you wanted to do is just sit back and wait for the inquiries to come in, but don't wait too long. You want to still continue to live your best life, but you know, those calls are going to be coming in. So once you normally put those flyers out, people are going to be intrigued and want to know more information. Step 7, you want to kind of know the answers or have the answers available to all of the questions that you think the potential client may have. Like they're going to be want deposit due dates, deposit amounts, your travel dates, are there refund and cancellation policies? Do you have travel protection available? And they're going to probably want to know about COVID restrictions and more. So have a cheat sheet on deck to refer to. I normally have like a list of a paper with a list of the travel dates, all the information that I just mentioned. I have that list available. So once they call, I'm not fumbling trying to find information. I have it already available to give them the answers that they need. Next, you want to set up payment links to receive the payments. With this one, you want to use like PayPal, Zelle, Square, or whatever payment link you use to receive payments from people. Since this will not be a traditional travel commission submission, you do not have to put these type of bookings into the commission tracking portal in your back office. I repeat, you do not have to put these bookings into the commission tracking portal in your back office. And I personally have a separate checking account with a debit card attached to it that I use for only travel related business to make payments to the vendors when upfront payments are being collected and processed for my travel company. So anything that I use for that particular bank on that credit card is always going to be travel related. So I can kind of like keep track of what's going on when I'm doing my upfront commission travel. Step 9, you want to collect your deposits from your client. And most of the direct suppliers only want $100 deposit for hotel only bookings. So I would charge $300 deposit to get your upfront commission right away. You want to pay your vendors the minimum amount, which is the $100 to secure the booking. And you now just received your $200 upfront commission without waiting. And all remaining payments that you collect should go directly to the vendors to pay off your client's vacation. So you received your upfront commission with the first deposit. Everything else is being paid directly to the vendors. Do you have any questions, people? I am ready and available to answer any questions that you may have.
I am back to help you with any questions, Tracy.
Okay, thank you. And I hope I didn't go too fast, you guys. I hope you guys were able to understand exactly what I did and how you was able to get upfront commissions.
Okay.
How do you do your invoices? Well, I use a supplier called Travel Joy, and Travel Joy is another one where you can create quotes. And what I do is I have the client's information, I have the trip information, and then I can send an invoice directly from that platform.
All right. All right. Are you set up to show us at all? Like,
Yep,
Travel Joy?
I can do that. Let me get up out of here. Am I still sharing?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let me go to. Oop, I hope I can remember this password.
So right now, guys, we are taking questions. Go ahead and drop them in the chat box and we'll be answering them. Tracy's gonna show us how she does her invoicing fairly quickly through Travel Joy for these type of trips.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna lock myself out in a minute. Okay. Okay, so with Travel Joy, I'm having issues logging in, but I do have a backup system that I can show you what I use to create invoices as well. So you can also use a Excel spreadsheet to do your invoicing, and I can show you what I use when I do my cruises. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna block out some of this information. Delete that. Okay, so if I can remember my Travel Joy password before the presentation is over, I mean, before the training is over, I'll get back in there. So right here, you can have the.
So we can only see your presentation.
Oh, okay. Let me log out of there.
You might have to slide the screen over or minimize it.
Okay, let me get back to Zoom. Okay. To stop. Okay, can you see the?
Yes.
Okay, so this is an Excel invoice that you can send your clients. You will put your information over here at this part. You will put your clients' information here. I normally don't put the address. I do the email and I do telephone number, so I can just have track of my people. And the total invoice, so say if one of your clients total invoices is 100, or we're gonna say $800 for the sake of the training, and they paid us the $300 total amount paid. And this will be the balance that they will owe us. And you can just send this direct, you fill out this information here. And you'll put what type of vacation this was. And we're gonna say a Dubai. We'll put the travel dates.
Hey, that's my birthday.
And then here you'll put the room type. So the room type may be a king room. If they're getting hotels, then you'll put this information here. Sometimes they don't want, I mean, the hotel we're gonna do, because that's what we're doing upfront commission. So we'll say it's the Dubai. The airfare, if they was flying Delta, you would, put what airline they would be on. Transfers, if we was offering transfer, you would put included. Travel protection, if it was included in the price, you'll put here. If not, you'll put NA. COVID testing required, if that was required, you'll put required 2 days before, 24 hours before, but it's not required, so you leave that alone. And then here, everything is pretty much based on double occupancy. You leave that there, and if it's a final payment due, you'll put that payment date. And then if you have a booking number, you will put that booking number here. If you already, created the booking information. And so here you'll put how many people is traveling. So it's 2. And for the sake of this training, we're going to do 1 because this is going to be just one person's invoice. And the price per person is $800. Okay. I don't know why my total's not adding up, but these totals should have changed all of this, which it didn't. But we'll just go ahead and manually put that number in. So right now, if you're looking at this, compared to what we did with the flyers, you have your information, the date that you created your invoice, you have your client's name, you have their email, telephone number, you have the amount of the trip, which is the $800. You'll put how much you receive, which is the $300. They should have a remaining balance of $500, and a total amount paid to date will be the $300. You'll put the number of travelers. It's going to be 1 person if you're doing 1 invoice. You'll put the $800 here per person. That's how much the trip is. And this gives you details over here: room type, king, hotel, Dubai Residence Inn, airfare. They're going to be flying from Delta. Transfer is included in the package. They didn't opt for travel protection, but all my quotes, they're going to have, travel protection. COVID testing is not required. So these are some of the basic things that you want to have on your invoicing to give your clients, so they'll have like a description of everything that's included with their deposit. And on my invoice as well, I have non-refundable deposits, so they'll know if they decide to cancel this $300 that they gave me, they're not getting that back. So they can holler, scream, fuss, and fight, but it is what it is. So this is what I would do for my invoicing. This is a backup from the Travel Joy. Okay.
We do have another question here. It says, well, not a question, but I thought we could not do this. I'm a little confused because I thought we could not do this with vendors.
You can't do it with like FunJet and all of that, but if you have a supplier that doesn't pay commission to travel agents, you can do it outside of Archer. You just have to make sure you protect yourself. It's not something that you're going to get paid through Archer. So you, as an independent travel agent and business owner, you can get upfront commissions. You're just not going to go through Archer to get this. And protect yourself as well. Use the credit card authorization and all of that information, but you are in business for yourself. You just cannot get paid through Archer using Cultural Holiday. And it is at your own risk. You are not protected, with the errors and omissions insurance doing this transaction. It is at your own risk. So you have to know the vendors that you're using.
So use reputable vendors.
Yes.
Okay. The next question is, does your clients handle their own flights? What about the transfers?
Your clients can get their own flights, but with the upfront commissions, I normally do hotel only because some clients may be coming from different locations. So say if I'm in Detroit and my cousin is in New York and we may want to go together, they may want to use different flights and just meet up. They can do that, or I can book that, charge them a $25 service fee for booking their flights. We can also do that as well. So you can add the flights if you would like, but mostly when I do the upfront booking is for hotels, train rides and stuff like that. Bus, Greyhound buses, we can do all of that and charge upfront commission.
Okay. And Culture Holidays allows you to add the transfers, the airport.
They may, I'm not sure. I can find out, but I'm not sure if Culture Holidays, let me take that back. Culture Holidays does include the transfers from the airport to their locations. They do. They just don't provide the flight. So you have to add the flight separately.
Okay, so then T's giving a shout out to Travel Joy.
Yeah, Travel Joy is the bomb. I have to give my my other big sister Tammy Farlow. She turned me on to Travel Joy, and she's been helping me, you know, get all the ins and outs of the invoices and all of that. So yeah, I like Travel Joy.
Yes, just a reminder that this is your business, but you're not in it alone.
Yes, yes.
There's help. T also said, are all the remaining payments paid directly to the supplier or to you, and then you pay the supplier?
I would, if I started off taking the payments, I would continue to take the payments just so you can have a direct tally of how much is being paid, and continue to just keep sending them invoices. I wouldn't give them access to my vendor for them to pay. I would just continue to take the payment and apply the payment directly to my vendors.
Okay. Is there a fee for Travel Joy?
Yes, it's $30. The plan that I'm on is $30 a month, and for me, it's worth it. If I can show you guys what Travel Joy proposals and quotes look like, if you give me 1 second to share my screen again. Oh, I can't even get in. I'm sorry. I can't get in.
Yeah, don't lock yourself out, Tracy. Don't lock yourself out.
I can't get in, but oh my God, Travel Joy. I can actually go to my email and show you what it looks like. I'm not sure if it'll let me, if it's going to take me back to the website, or if it just let me bring it up, but I can try it. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. I'm looking for a Travel Joy. I done sent people stuff. Let's see. Travel Joy.
Yeah, the way they format the quotes is just really nice and professional.
Oh yeah, it's better than amazing. Okay, well, let me look. Let me try another email. I got so many. Sorry guys, but I know I got a Travel Joy quote in here somewhere. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. I'm gonna get there, you guys. Okay, it looks like I'm having trouble. So, okay, we'll go to the next question. So my apologies. I can't find what I'm looking for.
Excuse me. Well, so will this be your first trip with Culture, or you've used them a lot?
This is going to be my first trip to Dubai. I had started off doing it in 2019. So my group was supposed to go in 2020, and we got hit with COVID. So that stopped us from going. We was going to do July of 2020. And so when I called them, they said, no refunds or whatever, but we can hold your money, and, you can pick another date. 2021, I redid it again. Nobody bought the tickets, but we still have money on hold. So I didn't do anything for 2022, and I just called Culture Holidays last year, and I had it set up for this year for July. And the money that started in 2019 is still available for 2023. So you don't lose your money. They're not giving it back to you, but you don't lose it. So you have to use it for another vacation. So that money that I collected, those deposits I collected from people, is still there. And if they choose to go, they're not losing any money.
Okay. That's good to know. That's good
Yep.
information. Okay. I have one question sent to me.
Okay.
How do you do your travel protection?
Travel protection, you can use, I can't even pronounce it, but it's ALLIZE, Elias. We have access where we as travel agents can get commissions off of that. Well, what you do is send your information, how much the hotel is, how much the flight is, and they'll give you a protection based on the amount of money that you're spending, and you get commissions off of that. And then you just have your clients paid $150, $200, whatever they charge you, and you'll get your commissions is built into that price. So we do have an outside travel protection company that we can use as travel agents to get commissions.
Okay. All right, guys, don't be shy. Put your questions in the chat. Yeah, I know I've seen a lot of people having questions about culture, so that was really good information.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
cultural holiday, you guys, if you thinking of doing anything international, like Indonesia, Turkey, Dubai, Paris, we ain't gonna even put Russia and Ukraine in there, but anything that you want to go that's international, Argentina, you want to try to check those that culture holiday out, because they have some good rates, and the rates that they have are like almost like fam rates, where they give you, the travel agent, a rate of like $699 to go, and you can bring up to 20 people, up to 30 people, and they're giving them the same treatment that they would give you as a travel agent. It's guided tours in those countries, where they have somebody that's there with you all the time explaining the cultural. They have events planned for you where you can do shopping, you can do camel rides, you can do dinner. They provide at least 2 meals during your vacation. It's a guided tour for travel agents to bring along guests, and culture holiday is really one of the better of the upfront commissions when you're thinking of international travel. But it's more out there, but I really do like the travel holidays.
Okay. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, Mona has one more question. She said, or another question. Would you set up a bank account with your travel company and get a card with your travel company?
You can, if you have a business, if your travel company has a business name, you can do that as well. I have like 4 bank accounts. One of them is Parker and Parker Associates, and Parker and Parker LLC, and I do use that one because I have a tax business and a notary business. But I have a separate account, like I have my credit union account that's not hooked up to any business, but I use that only for my travel. So anything that I'm paying a vendor that's coming from a client, I use that to pay the cultural holidays and Delta flights. If a person is doing upfront commissions with me, I use that credit union bank account only for my travel related transactions.
Yeah, that's a good idea to help keep everything separate.
Yes. Yeah. She would. Go ahead, Taina. Yeah, go ahead.
T said, be careful about knowing of your errors and omissions insurance. As Tracy stated, you will not be covered by Archer on the trips you're booking on this particular, when you're doing it this way on this side.
Correct. So don't call them when you mess up. Don't call Archer talking about you want to be reimbursed, because they're not going to help you, because it's not going through Archer. So that's a risk you have to take. So that's why you have to know your vendor that you're going to use. And I would still protect myself and you get a credit card authorization, even though they sending me money directly, because you don't want any kickback. Because I know with my Square, I can send them an invoice directly and they'll pay without me even have to get their credit card information. But some people, a lot of people that trust me, they'll just give me their credit card information, say, write the numbers down and, pay it or whatever. And if they decide to cancel that in a kickback, and you as your own independent, travel agent, you don't have authorization to charge their card, they can get their money back and you're out of money. So the vendor may come for you, or you may not, get what you're supposed to get, because if they charge it back, they're going to pull that money back and you will be liable for that. So get a credit card authorization on anything that you do when you transmitting money with people.
I think that starts to answer the next question. What you just said was, even though you're getting this commission upfront, you still got to go through A through Z and doing the things the right way. Because this question from Psychia said, what are some of the things you should look out for when doing it this way?
Vet your clients, because you get a lot of people, because we're advertising on social media, and you get a lot of people, strangers, that will ask you about trips and want you to book things. It's a lot of scammers out there. So you just have to, even if you don't know the people, you got to vet them, make sure that they're real people, make sure that, they're not going to be scamming you, giving them information that, they can use against you, or to try to, get you caught up. So you just got to be aware and kind of vet the people as you would the regular people that treat everybody as a client that you don't know, and, ask the right questions and just protect yourself that way.
Great. Let me check and see what I missed me. Any more questions, guys? Can take a few more while we have Tracy here. She's a veteran in the game. Pick her brain.
Come on, I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, I don't see any on my end, Taina.
Yeah, I think that was the last one. So it was straight to the point.
Yes. I said it's gonna be straight to the point. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys jumping on here for me and getting this information. It was my pleasure.
Short and sweet. Yes. Thanks, guys. We want to thank everyone for joining the training today. We have these every week, as well as our other weekly trainings. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to any of us. You all have a great evening.
Good night.